I was wondering, how much our minds influence our own lives and other people's, and do we make a difference by our thought patterns?
Yes. First thing, the world doesn't exist. We perceive, that is why it exists. If we don't perceive, it doesn't exist. Okay. The experiment they show, you hear a bird singing. Actually, you think you are seeing the bird, you are not seeing. The bird's image comes through the eye, goes in the back, in the cortex, reverse image, and brain interprets it. So the nerves that control the sight, that controls it, so you see the bird, but you are seeing only image of the bird. Then you hear the sound of the bird, ears vibrate, brain cells register it, and we think we are hearing the bird. So both are illusion. We cannot see anything, we only see the reflection. Okay. Other thought is, world exists only what we perceive. If we don't perceive, the world doesn't exist. Good example, they did experiment. This you can see on YouTube, all the experiment. They had somebody shifting the ball, 2-3 persons in a group shifting the ball, and they tell you to count how many times the ball is shifted. So you are busy counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do this. And then they ask you, did you see a gorilla go by? So I did not see you.
Right.
Okay. So watch it again. You count the balls, how many times is transferred, and actually, same film, a gorilla passes by so many times, but people don't see it because we are paying attention to only one thing. So whatever attention we pay, we see. Other thing we don't see. So really, we don't perceive. Everyone perceives differently. And in the film, you said some people had never seen the tall ships.
Right.
So they say, look at it. They cannot see it. Because you have never seen it, you don't have imagination. You think it to be something else. But somebody has seen it. Because of the reference, they can see it. So really, we influence everything. And this double slit experiment that I'll explain, that they talk in the movie, in this film. Double slit experiment is a board with 2 open slits. They shoot photons through them. So if you shoot them across on the screen, you should get whatever you shoot. So you should get line, parallel line. Okay. So when they observed it, they saw the parallel line. But when they were not observing and experiment went on, it not form 2 lines instead of many lines. So what happened is photons, which are usually has possibility like a wave. So it like produce waves. And waves interfere with each other. So many crossover, they made so many slits. So that was eye-opener. Why? Everything in the world which is vibrating is like electrons or atoms. And there are many of the possibilities. And they are in the wave form. But when you observe, you solidify them. So they show a basketball, you're throwing. Basketball can go in the basket, can go outside, go here. 15, 20 different possibilities. But when you observe, it goes only in one place. So entire life, everything is possibilities. And when you focus on it, you solidify it. That means, they give some examples like people want to find parking spot, they say they visualize and they believe it because it's a possibilities. They say it seems to happen if you believe in it. So what happens is so many possibilities. Somebody can pull in and pull out, but when you choose. So in our life also there are so many possibilities. Something happened to you. One thing you get very sick and die. One thing you get sick and get complication. Other possibility you can get well. So many possibilities are there. But you focus on certain possibility, it materializes. And that is why we control so many things happen in our life, but we don't know. So wherever our attention is, that becomes our reality.